Yo, time for some more of that BFME. 3v3 on Rhun. Alright, let's check out these teams. East team, we got Modelo. I think he's a player that I've fought many times over the years, but he's always changing his name because the way he uses Eagle, Ent on the Fort, and the way he builds towers and the way he plays elves, he gets banned in a lot of lobbies. A lot of people block him and ban him. So he ends up changing his name to things like RD, Peter Jackson, Five Armies. He's had a few names. But my lobbies are no rules, so he always ends up coming back here to fight. And I actually enjoy fighting his style. He's one of the strongest elves I've fought with that style. Late game, he ends up making many eagles if he gets fed. And we'll see what happens this game. He is with Molly on Isengard. And they are also with Filippo PC on Dwarves. West team, we got Erner, good friend, on Men. And Palfrey, he's been in another video, another good friend. Both joined the Con Clan, I think months after this. He's on Dwarves, as you can see. And up here, there's a chimp playing Isengard. So this map, Rhun, pretty simple map. All the players, the path leading outside of your base is guarded by a cave troll. So the cave troll is kind of good early game because he stops very early rushes. He can kind of do damage if you get rushed. And when you do kill the cave troll, his cave drops a lot of gold, and he can give your hero a few levels. Usually it's a hero that the players make to kill the cave trolls. Let's see how everyone deals with theirs. And the south and north of the map has an outpost. Has outposts you can capture for gold. The middle has signal fires, and next to the signal fires you have inns, which give every faction unique units you can build. Okay, looks like up here Lertz is going to drop the troll, and that'll give him level 2. Normally you can carnage down the cave. Doesn't look like I'm going to do that. I gotta go right for the outpost. You gotta be careful though, because the cave troll, he does respawn after, it's like a long time, a few minutes, but he'll respawn eventually. Enemy stealth unit discovered. Maybe someone found Golem. Oh, this is what I'm doing. Going right to Modelo's cave troll. With the Carnage ability, Lertz can kill the... Let's see if I even use it. There it is. With the Carnage ability, Lertz 2 hits the troll, and he can actually melt the cave down really fast. I think he can kill the cave before the Carnage even runs out. See, he's still red. He's still mad. And it just ran out right there, right when the cave died. Here comes Modelo. He's got Arwen and some elves. They're going to go check on their troll. I think he was waiting for Arwen to take his troll, and the troll is gone. He doesn't know. But we'll check on him in a second. Palfrey looks like he took his troll with Gloin. Gonna take signal fires in the middle. Oh, here's Arwen. She discovered the troll killer. Lertz, level 4. He gets his cripple ability. Arwen is fast. She has high damage. But when she is crippled like that, the speed doesn't matter. And oh yeah, with these pikes here. Once the pikes start hitting Arwen, she's not gonna last. Yeah. So, whoa. Someone's donating a builder to Palfrey. Hey, why not? If they don't move it. Who's this again? Molly? Molly's coming in with some wargs. Howling. Trying to kill a few farms here. As the dwarves, you can always unload. Keep a few units in your mine shaft. You can always unload them to defend your farms. But none of these are pikes here. So most of the wargs will get away. Erner coming in the south. He's got a pure Gondor soldier army with Boromir. He's had his outpost for a while, though. So he's going to be making... He must have good money at this point. He'll be getting some good money, at least. And it doesn't look like Filippo has anything really here to stop Boromir. You need like your own hero or some upgrades, some forged blades on your dwarves to really hurt heroes easily. But oh, look at this trample coming in from the back from Molly. He's making use out of these. He's got like 3 or 4 of these wargs left. He's making use out of them. That's gonna make Erner retreat here. Just that one trample, I guess. He's got more wargs coming. See what's going on in the middle up here. Oh man, when you see an elf's fort turning green, you know soon he'll have that eagle's nest and then slowly making that eagle. You know it's coming when you see that elf fort turning green. You know that eagle's coming. Looks like Modello's like taking... Modello couldn't take his cave troll, so he's going to take Molly's, get some gold there. That will definitely give him enough. That's like 800 gold. That'll give him enough to start getting this eagle built here. Yup, there's the eagle's nest. So we have maybe, what is that, like a minute, 30 seconds before that eagle pops. And Isengard is one of the factions early game that struggles against the eagle. Uruk crossbows are not good. They're not that great. What they really need, late game, if you get fire arrow, heavy armor, and Lurtz level 5 with his leadership, then you can start to fight the eagle. But until that, and Saruman's fireball can actually hit the eagle too. It doesn't do too much to him, but it's something. Palfrey fighting in the middle, fighting some Uruks. Looks like he'll push them back. Molly has his Lurtz hanging out back here. Let's check out the south. It looks like Erner's pushing up again. He's fighting on his land power, so his men are strong. But that is a big dwarf army here. Lots of axe throwers. They might not be able to kill Boromir too quick, but they can kill the rest of Erner's army. Yeah, Erner's gonna have to pull back here. He has no more Gondors left. Alright, let's check out up top here. Oh, yep. As soon as the eagle spawned, I knew I had to pull back. Lurtz was sacrificed, but with that eagle, he'll be able to push hard now. I wouldn't be surprised if if I put up a few towers here. Yeah, I think this is one. This is what you can do early game against the eagle. Get a few towers going. At least your archers will be protected. Oh man, he's focusing Wormtongue. Okay, he's gonna do a flyby. Probably gonna one-hit this berserker if he's smart. Nope. Oh yep. Okay. Just one-hits the berserker. And now the eagle will be able to fly all throughout these lands, burning farms. That's usually what Modello does with it. Okay, let's check back on the south here. Erner pushing again. This time he has Aragorn and Boromir. Aragorn and Blade Master actually does some splash damage. It took me a long time to figure that out, but it's very small. I don't know if we can actually see it with the health bars. Boromir can knock a bunch of them back and Aragorn could splash a bunch of them down. And now with level 5 Boromir, you'll notice the men, they have this yellow color under them. That means they're buffed by Boromir's damage bonus. This will really help the Ithilians, fire arrow Ithilians. Yeah, it's getting to that point in the game, especially with Aragorn here. Filippo's going to need some of his own heroes. Gimli would really help him here. Alright, let's check out up top. Oh, a push coming in into Modello's lands, but with this war trample, these heroes are going to have to run. Saruman and Wormtongue are going to have to run. They're not going to last long. These elves can actually chase Saruman down, unless he has Wizard Blast. No Wizard Blast. They can actually chase Saruman down here. Okay, Wormtongue, his level 1 ability, he slows them. I don't know if that'll be enough, though. Because the eagle can just keep diving on him. Oh, I see what I'm trying to do here. No, didn't make it. You could. I think I was trying to put him in the tower to protect him. Maybe buy some more time. Rhun down south, though, he's making good progress. Filippo has nothing here to stop him. We'll see what Molly, who's the middle player, what he'll send. He's going to send Saruman down to help. Check out the level of his, he has a level 3 Forge Works though, so he can start buying the upgrade for Mithril Mail and Forged Blades. These will make his dwarves much stronger. We'll see if he does that. Lurt's coming down too. The thing with Molly is he waited a long time to get his Lurtz. Now his Lurtz is only level 1. No trolls left for him to kill and level on. He'll have to run around and try and find something to fight. Saruman has to run also. Yeah, it's not looking good in the south here for the East team. Rhuner's going to pull back for now, but they still have no answer to fight Aragorn. Aragorn's still full health, didn't even have to use his heal, nothing. He can just keep coming back and fighting whenever he likes. But in the north, East team Modello has completely cleared me from this outpost, and now he's putting towers up. This will be very tough to break. We got a Men of Dale summon coming in from Filippo behind Rhun. That will help quite a bit. That'll actually get a lot of his Rhun's Ithilians killed. Ooh, nice fireball from Saruman too. Yeah, that'll send Rhun back for a little bit. Palfrey's in mid. Gimli and Gloin. Looks like he's going to come up this on Rhun. A lot of players don't defend this path. So Palfrey will be able to come up from behind, maybe burn some farms, get a few levels on Gimli. See what happens here. The whole elf army, Modello's whole army is at the outpost, though. They could chase him down. If they decide to chase Palfrey down, they could do that. Looks like he's not going to. He's just going to send the eagle for now. Okay, we're starting to see fire arrows on the Uruks. That's good. That might send the eagle away. Sometimes it's better to not kill the eagle and send him back with no health, because when the eagle dies, it's only 1,000 gold to rebuild him, and he rebuilds pretty quick. But if you send him back with no health, the only way to heal is to keep him out of combat. So he'll be back at his base healing his health up for maybe a few minutes. That'll give you time to push. Let's see, but this is a giant elf clump here. Alright, they're debuffed by the Creebane. Let's see. Oh, with Palfrey here, is level 2. He got level 2 on Gimli. Let's see where he uses it. Right onto the elves. That's what you need. These Uruks will probably be slaughtered here, but the elves will be most likely forced back from these heroes. Some good damage. Get some power points. Killing those elves, that'll give you some decent power points. Down south here, Erner's back. Horn of Gondor from his Boromir, and here is Aragorn and Saruman in the middle fighting, and Erner's Bombadil. Ooh, nice. Nice Sonic song. This help from Saruman is slowing down Erner. This Saruman from Mali is slowing down Erner. But Aragorn has levels now. He's now at least level 6 to use his Elendil. He can fear the Dwarf army area. Lurtz here. On level 2 Lurtz, he's not going to do too much. Yeah, they're going to have to pull back. Let's do a quick power check while everyone's fighting. Alright, so I got industry. That'll give a lot of money. Erner has Bombadil, starting power. Erner's fed, dude. He's got 20 points. He can buy a 15 point power right now. And he's got 5k in the bank. He must have just bought Gandalf. That's the only thing men have, aside from a fort, that costs 5k. He must have just bought him. Molly, starting powers. He needs 2 more power points for industry. Filippo has Men of Dale, starting power. Modelo, starting powers. Palfrey, starting power. He needs 1 more for 10 point. And yeah, that's about it. Saruman coming in, trying to do some damage here. I don't see that working against 2 loaded towers with elves. All Modelo needs is Silverthorn arrow upgrade on these elves, and these towers will be very hard to kill. Looks like me and Palfrey are pushing up middle. The Eagle's back though, full health. Ooh, nice combo. I can see what they're trying to do there. He's gonna knock Gloin up with the Eagle and then have the Lightning do... Lightning does good single target damage against like heroes and things. The Lightning, that's the Lightning power from... Oh man, Molly actually found the ring. He must have found Gollum. Sometimes Gollum goes to a random player and just dies in their land and drops the ring. The thing is though, when you put the ring in your fort, it reveals your fort to all the enemies. And this is the lightning power on his fort. He actually upgraded his fort quite a bit. He's got the armor, the lightning upgrade. The thing is though, when you have the ring, it takes a long time to build Sauron. It takes like a few minutes in game. I forget if it's like 3 to 5 minutes. And it also costs 10,000 resource to build him. So it's a gamble. But if you do get Sauron out on the field, it's a game changer, definitely. Alright, Molly, he still has his level 2 Lurtz. Ooh, cripple on Saruman. We got some Isengard v Isengard action here. Let's see. This Saruman. Yeah, he's going to get his abilities off, but he's definitely going to die here with that cripple. Alright, let's check on up top. I think for now, I've completely given up on attacking up north. This is very difficult to break. Look at this. He's got the statue now. Statue gives a damage buff to all the units in the towers. So, this is Modelo's style on elves. He knows the areas to build towers. He knows how to hold on to them. And when he can, he sends the eagle to fight. Ooh. Whose Lurtz was that? Okay, that looks like that was Molly's Lurtz. Let's check back on Erner in the south. Gandalf's out in the field. Gandalf, Aragorn, and Boromir. This is the trio for men. That is, when you get them to... When you get Gandalf and Aragorn to level 10 with Boromir's Horn and leadership, very difficult to kill this. Let's see what happens. Luckily for Filippo, Erner's Gandalf is still level 1. Summoning Men of Dale behind the Ithilians. There's the Wizard Blast from Gandalf. Blade Master from Aragorn. Lightning from Gandalf. Yeah, they're going to need more than this to kill Aragorn or Gandalf. They're going to need more than just a few dwarves with forged blades. Their abilities are getting too strong now. But let's check back up on the middle. Palfrey has his own dwarves with mithril mail upgrades. He's got Gloin. Oh, the eagle chasing Saruman down, killing him. But when the eagle's away, ooh, this push is actually, that was a slaughter. Wow. Can't even approach that. Saruman would actually be the best way to kill these towers because he could fireball the towers. There's Cloudbreak from, who has Cloudbreak? It's got to be Erner. Yeah, he just used it on these dwarves here. Cloudbreak instantly, it's a good power for team games. It instantly stuns all enemy units in the whole match. Looks like he used that to retreat. Hobbit summon here. This is the only time in the game where you see the hobbits from the movie. Frodo. You got Frodo, Sam. I can't even see them. They're so tiny. But the dwarves, and I think either men or elves. I think it's men. They can summon. This is a 10-point power. The hobbits. They start with a few units of hobbits and the Hobbit heroes. Pippin. Frodo's actually pretty strong. He just used it. You see that ability? Vial of Galadriel. That causes units to... It causes fear to enemy units, but he wasn't near any enemy units when he used that. There's Merry leading another band of hobbits to the slaughter if he keeps going. More wargs coming in from Molly. Here, nope, they're going to turn back north. Looks like he found something he wants to kill. Let's check back out here. Okay, Saruman has been revived. Now this is how you can deal with the towers from elves. It takes a while though. Fireball. Ooh, he's actually moving his elf army through the fire. That's actually... Wow, he's losing a lot of elves there. He's trying to put the fire out with the builder. Bombadil coming in from Erner. There you go. But he might be able to suicide, finish this last tower off. No, it looks like he's going to go for the army. Yeah, even Bombadil has his limits this late in the game against Silverthorn elves. And I need upgrades on these Reups. They cannot fight elves with Silverthorn anymore. Yeah, there you go. Got some armor. The heavy armor upgrade at least. But it looks like... Oh, man. Yep, this attack's over now. This is the 15-point elf power. It's that where you can summon 2 additional eagles to fight. They're on a timer, but it's a pretty long timer. He'll probably be able to kill what he wants here before they time out. And that will stop this attack. It cost us a whole army, Bombadil, Saruman, just to break 2 of these towers, and he built 2 more in the back here. So, Modelo still has that outpost. And if he takes out these towers here, there's not going to be much that can shoot these eagles out of the sky. He might be able to wipe this whole area of buildings. So, we'll see. We'll come back to that. In the south here, big fight. Big fight between Molly, Erner, and Filippo. This time, Filippo has heroes now. He has his level 1 Gimli. Gandalf is separated, though, from the rest. It looks like he's gonna Yeah, he's going to turn Gimli around. Instead of dueling Aragorn, he's going to turn Gimli around and hit Gandalf. Might be the smarter thing to do, because Gandalf is lower health. I don't know if I agree with this move to separate Gandalf from Aragorn. Because look at Aragorn couldn't heal him in time now. He just drops. This is now becoming, now Filippo and Molly are strong enough to push Erner back. With this is an upgraded dwarf army, and he has Gimli out now, with help from Saruman. What's going on back here? Okay, some pikes fighting Molly's wargs. Let's check back up on top. Wormtongue trying to hold back a whole elf army. That's not going to work out. And yeah, it looks like Modello's going to clear all of these Uruk pits and everything that was built. Some of these are level 3 Uruk pits too. A couple of desperation towers coming down. Honestly, if this tower doesn't get up, this could be the end of my lands. He could come in here with the elf army, burn every farm. He doesn't have to touch the fort. Just come in here, burn every farm. He could even come down to Palfrey's land, start doing the same thing. But we'll see. Looks like he's going for the Uruk pits for now. Stop all the Uruk production. Yeah, I just canceled it. If you know you can't save a building, it's better to just cancel it. It denies them power points, and it gives you some of the resource back. Well, let's see. Let's see if I can get... Okay, the tower is finished. See if I can get some Uruks into it without them getting murdered. That builder's probably dead, too. Ooh, nice cloud break. That must be Erner's again. That's going to help me quite a bit with these Lorien warriors with upgrades. Lurtz is going to pick them up. Lurtz is level 6, so every elf that dies actually gives him money. There's the eagle back again, though. Army of the Dead. Wow, Erner is fed. Oh, it looks like he had to use that here to save himself from that giant dwarf army coming in, buying him some time. This is a 25-point power. Chasing down Saruman. Can he catch him? Yeah. It's close. The movement speed, I think, between the Army of the Dead and Saruman is close. I think. Actually, no. They're gaining on him quite a bit. Saruman is one of the few units that can damage the Army of the Dead, though, with his abilities. It doesn't look like they're going to get him. Another cloud break coming in. Oh, Palfrey came in to try and take out these elf towers with his dwarf army. Watcher coming out for me. Must have killed Modello's elf army. Yeah, this cloud break and the eagle is going to send Palfrey. Palfrey might have to retreat here. He has King Dain, Gimli, and Gloin. At least they destroyed the outpost. Oh, and got the eagle. Nice. He can actually continue now. As long as his heroes don't die to these Silverthorns. Wow, upgraded dwarves, they do damage. They are Middle-earth's wrecking crew. But this whole time, this is something I gotta keep an eye on. This whole time, Molly has had the ring. I don't know if he spent the money to actually buy Sauron. Doesn't tell me. Doesn't let me click into it, but we don't know what he's doing with the ring. When an enemy player has the ring, you don't know if they're buying Sauron or what. So Erner still hanging on with his heroes here. Level 6 Gandalf now. Smalley still has a level 2 Lurtz. What? If you build Lurtz late, it's so hard to get him XP later in the game. Unless you're fighting some units he can kill easily. He's getting some levels now. Okay, now he finally got level 4. He can actually start crippling Erner's heroes. Ooh, nice. What was that? Dwarven catapult. Must have been from Palfrey. He's lobbing. Looks like an attack coming in here. Me and Palfrey, we're trying to end Modello. He only has a few units of... They are Silverthorn elves, though. And the eagle. That's all he really has here. Tower, some more elves. He actually has a lot of elves here, to be honest. Lurtz is getting smacked around. Ooh, juicy Wizard Blast. There you go. Okay, Lurtz is down. See, the thing about dwarves, they're so slow movement-wise that if you start losing a fight, you basically have to fight it out. You can't really retreat, especially against the elves. They'll chase you down and hunt you down. Sometimes what you can do is you can sneak a builder over here, build a mine shaft really quick, and then you can escape through that. But looks like Palfrey's boxed in here. Gloin for sure isn't getting away because he can get knocked up by the eagle. Gimli actually has level 5. He can run. This gives him double movement speed. He can run from this fight. I don't know if fighting here would be worth it. He's only going to get a couple elves, maybe one unit if he's lucky, but he can... This ability, Gimli's Slayer, makes it so he runs as fast as Calvert. Runs so fast. Gloin, though, is not so lucky. He's going to drop. Erner's stabilized here in the south. I almost called it bot lane, like League. I guess bot lane would work too. But that Army of the Dead really saved him. Let's do another power check. Now that everyone's kind of calmed down, everyone's rebuilding here. Erner's fed. Army of the Dead. His Cloud Break is ready. He can use that. Molly just got Industry. He needs 3 more points. He can get the Watcher. Filippo, Barrage, and Modelo. His double Eagle Summon will be back up in just seconds here. It'll be almost ready. He can use that again. And Palfrey is Dwarven Riches. That'll keep him loaded on money. Rebuild. That'll be handy for if anyone's fort is about to die. Whew, wow, this looks like the complete opposite of the early game. Now Filippo has a massive army upgraded, and Erner has to retreat. Gandalf, I don't know where Gandalf is. Did he die again? Gandalf is a lot of money. You don't want to lose Gandalf. If you can. Oh, this is brutal. Looks like Palfrey tried to unload. It sucks when this happens. A few dwarves tried to come out of the mine to defend their homes. They got slaughtered in the mine. They couldn't get out in time. It sucks when that happens. Alright, the Uruk's got some fire arrows and heavy armor now, but nope, not with this double Eagle Summon. This is going to be tough. A tough fight. Does get the permanent Eagle, though. Gave 400 gold for that kill to Lurtz. But, yeah, not with this wargs here. These wargs trampling, they're going to mop up these archers now. And Modelo's elves. Wow, West team is getting pushed back hard. Yeah, with these double eagles, this will force a retreat.
It's clear.
So who's still fighting over here? Oh, Men of Dale summon from Erner. We try it. Or no, Palfrey. They're not gonna last. I'm hearing another Men of Dale summon in the south here. Because Erner's on the ropes. They're pushing him back to his lands now. Level 5 Gimli from Filippo. Or is this Palfrey? No, that's Filippo. Yeah, Erner's in some big trouble now. Let's see, he has his powers up. Let's see if that'll buy him some... Yeah, he needs just a little bit more time, and Army of the Dead will be back up. Here's that barrage from Filippo, though. He's going to use that to take out all the towers, most of the towers and stuff, some of the army on Erner's fort. Erner's got to just hold out, though. He's got needs seconds on that Army of the Dead. The Army of the Dead can wipe this whole dwarf army.
We guard the White Tower.
Let's see, he just needs time. He needs time. So level 5 Gimli celebrating. Ooh, the water power from Modelo. He wanted to get this fort to half health to help them. Ooh, did you guys see that? And this is the cloud break from... Oh, Modelo's cloud break. That was a nice dwarven catapult from Palfrey. Did you see that? That took out like half the axe throwers there, half the dwarf army. And Bombadil out for Erner. They're trying. It looks like he'll be able to clean this up. And he has his Army of the Dead ready now. So this attack's already over. And if they send another one, he'll be ready for it. Let's check out the north up here. Wormtongue getting killed. Okay. Alright, here comes Palfrey. He's coming in. He's trying to save, or he's trying to take out Molly. Our whole team has been looking at the ring in this fort for most of the game now. Oh man! He was buying him, dude. He must have started minutes ago. There's Sauron. Okay, this whole game just changed. If they can protect Sauron and get him to one of our forts, Sauron can kill a fort in like 2 or 3 hits, 2 or 3 smacks. But Sauron is kind of vulnerable when he's alone. He can be chased down by strong heroes, and he can be chased down by armies. So let's see what happens here. He's slow, so you have to get him to the fight. He's gonna be smacking these dwarves around. That mithril mail won't matter too much anymore. There's Sauron's ability, his meteor ability. That's gonna wipe out a lot of the dwarves here. Let's see what's going on with the eagle. This might clean up Palfrey's attack here. Smacking all the dwarves away. It's getting brutal. This is getting brutal. Oh, Watcher. Watcher from me. That'll take out some of the elves up top here. And there's the Army of the Dead from Erner. He summoned that a little far away from the battle, but I would have summoned it back here if I could. But it looks like... Is he trying to use that on Sauron? Sauron is one of the few units in the game that can hurt the Army of the Dead, because he does like magic damage. Yeah, see, he can kill them. But it looks like we're trying to make an effort to take out Sauron. Here and now, Palfrey uses his level 5 Slayer on Gimli. He's going to go for it. Does he have heal? Maybe with heal he can do something. Gimli with Slayer does lots of damage. He's chunking. He's chunking. Oh, it's close, dude. Wow, he gets him. He gives his life just to barely get Sauron. There it is, the ring. Waiting for Smeagol again. Or waiting for whoever. That would be funny if Molly restarted the whole process again. Spent the 10k to buy Sauron again. But anyway, that's definitely a win for West Team. Eagle hunting down Lurtz. Gonna smack him around. Ooh, did you see that? That's actually a pretty nice way to kill the eagle. Put a fire down and then have him dive on a unit. The fire, like, did damage to him and killed him. Watcher coming down. This must be Molly's. Yep. That just ate all of Erner's Athelians right there. Killed them all. And it actually knocked. Wow. It knocked. Erner used his Horn of Gondor to stun the dwarves, but the Watcher knocked his heroes into Filippo's army here. He's going to have to retreat. And the Watcher's still smacking Aragorn into the dwarf army. Okay, Cloud Break. That'll buy him even more time. Looks like he's going to sit here and fight, maybe get a Wizard Blast off. Ooh, nice. Nice, dude. Now, his Aragorn is level 9. He just needs one more level for Aragorn's level 10 ability, Oathbreakers. And Gandalf is 2 levels away from his strong ability, where he can kill an army. Gimli came in, tried to kill Gandalf with his Slayer ability there. It looks like he got murdered, though. And yeah, see, with Aragorn's heal, it's very tough to kill Gandalf there. He's going to run him out. Ooh. Ooh. Barrage coming down from Palfrey. He's fighting Modelo in the middle, fighting Modelo's elf army. The barrage didn't hit too much. Modelo coming in with his land power. The land power for elves actually can... If he puts his units under these trees, they can actually turn invisible. They can hide in these trees for the land power. So it not only gives them an armor buff, but also can stealth them. Dwarves getting ate up by these Silverthorn arrows. Molly sending a few Uruks in. But up top here, Modelo has lost control of the outpost, and here's the siege works coming down for Isengard. Usually I do this when I'm trying to really push them in the game or destroy a fort. So we'll see how that goes. Yeah, got some good towers up. All we gotta do is put the army here, maybe get some towers here, and then we could start sieging out Modelo's fort. Let's see in the south. Okay. Is this the final battle between Urner and Philippo with their armies here? Bombadil for Urner. Horn of Gondor for Urner. Wizard Blast. There we go. Heal from Aragorn. Let's see. Aragorn is so close to level 10. He just needs a few more kills. Once he gets that level 10, this whole fight's gonna get tough for Philippa. Yep, level 10. Let's see if he uses it. Yep, he summoned. Aragorn summons, his level 10 summons one unit, just one unit of Oathbreakers. And usually that's enough to send an army running away. Or a hero. And now, Philippo has nothing to stop Urner's army here. This is a wide open fort. And Modelo can't send him any help because he's going to be in trouble soon too. He has a siege that's about to start. This is one of Modelo's moves he likes to do. These Ents on the fort are really good because they have really good range. They can almost... I'm pretty sure I built these towers just barely out of range of those Ents. Double Eagle Summon. Ooh, nice arrow volley on all these Uruks here. But there's still one tower with Uruks in it. He'll have to clear. They'll be able to kill the eagle. Okay, one eagle's dead. Yep, both the eagles. Now it's late enough in the game where the eagles... If you have enough archers with fire arrow, they can fight it. Here's his permanent eagle coming in, trying to do some damage. Ooh, that was like a whole unit of clumped Uruks that just died there. In one hit. That was actually very sloppy of me to not spread them out. But here you go. Aragorn and Boromir, they're still pushing Philippo's fort here. He is kind of cleaning up Urner's army with Aragorn here. He does have Blade Master. All he has to do is press Blade Master and right-click this fort, and it's dead. 100% dead. Yep, looks like that's what he's going to do. And there's Gandalf's level 10 ability, wiping out the dwarves. Or some of them. Wow, the Mithril Mail actually kept them alive. Okay. That's how you counter Gandalf's ability, but now Philippo has been full defeated. All of his units died, everything. He lost his last building that keeps him in the game. I tell any player who plays with me long enough, save a builder if you know you're dying, and build in your teammate's base, because your teammates can give you gold and fully rebuild you back. Give you enough money to rebuild everything. Now, East Team is in a very bad spot. Rhun can attack Molly from the south here. There's only Lurtz and 3 Berserkers to stop him. And in the north here, Modelo can't move. He's being sieged out. We got catapults coming in. Ballistas. Isengard ballistas coming in. Ooh. Modelo was multi-forting. He was trying to, at least. The thing is, though, see, if you build multiple forts, you can make an eagle, 1 eagle from each fort. But to build a fort and fully upgrade it to get the eagle, it costs almost as much as Sauron. It's like just under 10k. I think it's like 9 or something k to do that. So until you upgrade this fort all the way, it's just a 5,000 resource dead weight. And Palfrey's coming in. Maybe he's sick of seeing the ring in Molly's fort. He's coming in with the 3 dwarves here. Oh, level 10 Gloin, level 10 Gimli, and level 8 King Dane with Stubborn Pride. Wizard Blast from, from Molly. Is he gonna Wizard Blast or just die? Okay, gonna die. Yeah, they're getting swarmed here now. Molly's fort's getting swarmed. Rhun from the south, Palfrey from the west. Army of the Dead coming in just for fun. Looks like here, Modelo rage quit. All of his units are blue now. That means Molly controls them. The Army of the Dead is carrying the ring. Yeah, it's just cleanup from here. It's just cleanup. All Molly can do is make a last stand with these units, with Modelo's units. Barrage coming down. Okay, looks like Molly can't make a last stand with these units. Only a few elves remain. Here comes the massive Rhun and Palfrey army coming in. Even got a hobbit summon. We got the hobbits here for the final battle. How many Army of the Deads do we have? Okay, that's Aragorn's. This is the point in the game where everyone knows the match is over, so you just use whatever powers you have. Let's do a quick power check to see what people ended with. Okay, I'm still on the Watcher. Rhun has Earthquake. Wow, Rhun's so fed, dude. He definitely carried here. Molly has Watcher. Palfrey, still decent powers. Loaded on money though. Palfrey's been loaded. That's it. GG.